This is Carl with the three things I'm watching for Thursday, August the 28th. Starting out, interior processing margins starting to see a little bit of pressure on soybean crush. Matter of fact, quite a bit of pressure actually. Spot soybean crush right now about $1.70 per bushel across the interior market, down 56 cents from the high saw earlier this month. We've just seen our crush margins deteriorate. Meal stocks are getting cut. Our demand is there. We're just seeing our margins slip away. A little bit of that coming from the rally we've seen in soybeans over the past several weeks. That will put some pressure on your crush margin. It's still fairly good. I mean, we'll have some plants closing for taking some annual maintenance here before harvest, and they need to. But I don't expect margins to totally fall apart. Ethanol margin, really good. 35 cents a gallon, and every gallon ran through a plant right now. So if you do the math, that's pretty close to $1 a bushel, a little over actually, for most plants that they're making on their ethanol. So that takes me into my second thing I want to talk about, and that's basis, interior basis. Buyers are going to get a little bit dicey over the next few weeks here. And I can say that because I was a merchandiser in the interior Iowa market for 2 decades. I'm well aware of what happens here. You're going to see buyers fading their bids, telling you that harvest is coming. You name it, on and on. Here's the thing, and I highlighted this the other day. Grain stocks and available grain stocks are not the same thing. I do not expect to see heavy farmer selling this fall. Most farmers that need to move inventory it's going to be a case by case, but unless things change, a lot of the producers I'm talking to are going to store as much inventory as possible this year. If that happens, these buyers are going to be backed into a corner. Now, they'll get some fall delivered bushels, we know that, but the few weeks after harvest, when everything's put away, it could get pretty dicey. I would not buy into this falling basis right now. If you don't need to make cash sales, don't. Third and final thing, it's Thursday, so we're going to get the weekly export sales today. Don't be surprised if we see more negative numbers or net negative on the old crop corn and soybeans. Basically, we got 2 weeks left in the marketing year. This week and last week for sales. Next week, this is the last week of the marketing year. But the bottom line is, sales have been really good. We've seen a lot of corn demand, smaller sales, and they continue to add up. New crop corn sales likely going to top that 2 million metric ton mark again today. I doubt they'll be as strong as they were last week, but a fairly good number expected there again. We have to remember our new crop corn sales over twice last year. We're only 2 million metric tons away from the all-time record contract corn at this time. So something to watch there. Soybean demand, I expect to be pretty decent. We've seen demand perk up there. And wheat, looking for some pretty good sales there too, around 500,000 metric tons. Our wheat demand holding in there pretty steady. All in all, I would expect a good week of export sales. Those are the three things I'm watching today.